It's happening February 28th to March 2nd. It's the Ottawa Improv Festival. And we say hello right now to Chelsea Fahey, who is with us. Hello.
Hello.
Wonderful to have you here. And Dan Luo as well.
Hi.
Nice to have you on the program. You're both with this amazing festival. So, Chelsea, how many years has this festival been taking place?
So the festival's been going on for about 7 years. And under its current management, the Improv Embassy for the last 4 years. This will be our 4th year.
Okay, so Dan, tell us about that Improv Embassy.
Yeah, of course. It's a non-for-profit, and what they teach is sketch, stand-up, and of course improv. What we like to focus on is inclusion, so we like everyone's voice to be heard, and of course improv is for everybody, so anyone can do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Are you sure about that though? Are you sure everybody can do it? Improv?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Improv is for the most extroverted person and the most introverted person.
Because I can't see the most introverted.
Well, that's the thing, is
doing this.
improv teaches you skills for better communication, for lack of a better word, ideation as well, so
Yeah.
it's thinking on your feet. And this also is a great place to have fun and be silly.
Okay, I think most people know what the term improv is, but can you just maybe tell us exactly what improvisation is when it comes to performing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So it is a performance that's created on the spot based on audience suggestions. Audience suggestions can be anything from one word, like a location, to an entire story. So someone telling a true thing that happened to them. The improvisers just make something up on the spot. It's something that's never been seen before when that performance happens, and it'll never be seen again.
Huh. So, but for the most part, Dan, it's funny, correct? Improv?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of popular improv is on the comedy side, but improv, of course, can be sad, it can be emotional. It's really something that just mirrors real life.
So, Chelsea, details in this festival. What can people look forward to?
Lots of improv.
Yeah,
We've
I
got
bet. I
3
hope.
nights,
Yeah.
3 nights packed full of performances and late night programming. We're going to have improvisers in from Toronto, Montreal, also LA, Vermont, Guelph, Waterloo, all sorts of different places. It's just going to be a lot of fun.
So, are there, correct me if I'm wrong, there are headliners including the Hillary Duff Fan Club and the Pepperoni Pizza Cats?
So
Okay.
those, I like that you chose those because those are great names. Improv names can be very silly.
Yeah.
Those are performers that are coming from Toronto. Our headliners this year are going to be Two Men No Show coming from LA, and Magnet Theater coming from New York, also Coco and Daphne from Toronto, and Crybabies, which is made up of Toronto and Montreal.
Okay, seems appropriate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, whoops. All right, Dan, tell us about the workshops that are taking place.
Well, we've got lots of workshops.
Yeah, we've got a whole
Yeah.
day, basically, of workshops scheduled, and they're going to be taught by people from out of town. So the nice thing about this is when we have these great performers coming from out of town, we can learn from them, and there's going to be workshops on emotion, clown, physicality, listening, and we're also going to be doing some workshops for people who've never tried improv before either. Yeah.
Interesting. And only $5 for most of these workshops?
So the intro to improv workshops are $5 each. We want to make sure that they're accessible for everybody, because we just want to get as many people into the art of improv as possible.
Okay, I'm going to get into the art of improv right now, correct?
Please,
So,
yeah.
so what is this fun game? I hope it's fun.
So it's called one word proverb.
Yeah.
So a proverb can be anything from
Like a rolling stone never gathers any moss.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
so we're going to get really deep,
Oh.
but we're going to do it one word at a time. So we're going to be listening to each other and creating.
And then we just stop when it's a
Yeah.
When
And then
we
we
know
celebrate.
it's a real proverb, we're going to go, ooh.
Wow.
and celebrate what we made together.
Well, let's celebrate something. So who starts?
Awesome. We'll start with Dan.
I can.
Okay,
I can
and I just
start.
jump in. I just
We're
say.
going to go in a circle. So Dan, then
I'm
you,
second.
then me. You're
All right.
second.
Okay.
Past.
Experiences
Are
Amazing.
with.
friends. Here we go. We just made up a proverb that we never have to hear again.
Okay, yeah, well, I hope not. Okay, but I mean, it really is as simple as that when it comes to improvisation, and that was, I mean, I sort of took a second or two longer than I probably should have, but it's easy. I mean, anybody can do this, quite honestly.
Honestly,
Any
anyone
ages?
can do it. People, so we teach classes at the Improv Embassy specifically for improv, but also sketch and stand-up. And the thing that people always ask us is, what do you mean you're practicing improv if it's made up on the spot? Well, our practices and our teaching is all about it's all about these things that we need to do improv. So coming up with ideas on the spot, being comfortable on stage, listening to others, and cooperation.
All right, Dan, tickets. What about the tickets?
Well, tickets range in price depending on the night. I believe the Friday the tickets are $16.
It's a range of prices.
And then on the weekend it's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But the whole package for the whole festival should be $85.
Not a bad deal. And you're helping out. You're supporting for sure.
Yes.
Okay, do we have time for another quick proverb?
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do another one
Quick.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you start
How
first. Does
Me.
and
cats
More big time coming up.